And now I'm going to speak with our director, Tony Award winner Barbelett Sher. This is Bart's third production for the Met after The Barber of Seville and The Tales of Hoffmann. Hi, Bart.
Hi, how are you? Hi.
What a fun show. The staging is so charming with all the old-time theatrical elements in full view of the audience. Tell us a little bit about your approach and the idea.
Well, it's a very weird opera in the sense that it's set like in the Middle Ages, and I was kind of worried about how that might look. So I tried to kind of come up with a way in which I didn't have to have like big castles and weird sets. So I relied on some old stage techniques and built this platform that everybody's on so I could have like on stage and off and a little bit of a world around it. And just to keep it fun and keep it very small and fast, switching from thing to thing, and that made it more fun.
Oh, so. It's the story for the opera has its roots in the traditions of French farce, and I know that this influenced your interpretation. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, well, it's, you know, it's really Molière and Commedia, and things are all really way behind in the background with all of Rossini. So if you try to do as many things as you can, it's a presentational style. They go to the audience a lot. They do so you have to keep a kind of believability to the kind of how crazy it is and how real it is. So we went for all of that. It was fun.
And all three of the singers seem to have great comic timing. Is that something you've taught them?
You can't teach it. No, not really. I think what you do is you try and be as truthful and believable with each situation as you can, and then together, and I've worked with all of them, together we sort of work and build up bits and do things, and mostly it's negotiating good taste.
Is the music ever frustrating to you? Because timing is fixed to some degree with the music.
No, actually, well, Rossini, what people find frustrating is the repetition. It comes back around and around and around and around and around. And I actually love that part. I think that adds to what I can do with it directorially. So
you have to find ways of filling that. And what's more difficult for you, comedy or tragedy?
Oh, comedy's a lot harder.
Nobody says that. That's interesting.
Well, I mean, if you're ever around a group of really funny people, they're always quite miserable most of the time. A really good comedy always involves intense pain on somebody else's part.
Right.
And so it's by far more difficult to rehearse.
Oh, okay.
It really takes a long time to rehearse. Once it's in place, it goes better.
Right.
Tragedy doesn't take as long to rehearse, but takes longer to get really where it needs to go. It takes longer for it to really deepen and get to the place where it's really inside of somebody. So.
And you've now directed 3 operas at the Met: Le Comte Ory, Barber of Seville, and The Tales of Hoffmann.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite?
Oh my God. No, they're all really different. The best part is when the singers are so great, and people don't realize how extraordinary the Met is as a place to make anything and how difficult it is. So probably the best part, what gets better, is the chance to do it over again. Gives you a little bit better muscularity when it comes to making something.
Excellent. So. Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much,
Thanks,
Bart. This is a joy.
My
what
pleasure.
a joy.
Great.